I know how to
All right,
steal.
soccer team shirts have just arrived in a big box, and people just start grabbing them, looking for the right size. The box contains 4 medium, 10 large, 6 extra large shirts. You want a medium for you and one for your sister. Find the probability of each event described.
One is small. Hey, guess what? You would be out of luck.
That sounds like our.
Okay. Now, obviously, this is without replacement, so it's not like if you get the right one on the first try that you're throwing it back in. So, what is the probability that the first 2 you grab are the wrong size?
Okay.
60.
Well, there are 20
I don't know
in
about that
total. And then the wrong size, there's 16. And the first one, so 16 out of 20. And then the next one would be
How? Ouch.
15 out of 19.
How? I'm gonna cry. How? How is there 20?
4 plus 10 plus 6 is 20.
Wait, would it be, if it's not a replacement, wouldn't it be 15 over 19?
Yeah, sorry. I was listening to her. How?
I'm sorry, I struggle. At least it's not a deck of cards. I wrote what you had originally. What am I gonna do?
I have to get my stupid calculator. I got it.
Oh, never mind.
I have intense sadness now.
I did get that.
Yeah, I definitely got that.
Okay, calculator.
All right, the first medium shirt you find is the third one you check.
I don't understand these.
Hey, throw me my charger.
How many mediums
What
are
does
there?
that mean?
4.
Don't chuck it at me.
So you would need
Well, you don't have to like beam it at my.
win the first one. Okay.
So the
Hold on.
first two-
No, shh. Let me figure this out, please. The first one would have to be 16 over 20. The second one would be 15 over 19.
Then we.
And let me get to what the other one would be.
Oh, I thought.
Well, there's 18 left, and that's the first one you find that's a medium, so would it be 4 out of 8?
So
So I'm actually really good at this, guys.
And then is
Kidding.
it 16 out of 20 times 16 out of 20 times 4?
What are you doing, bro?
No. So you pull a shirt
Oh,
that's the wrong
okay.
size.
Sorry.
So there's 16 that's the wrong size. Okay, that's not a medium.
I was,
You keep that one out, so there's now 19 shirts left. Still not a medium, so that's 15 out of 19. And then the third one is a medium, but there's only 18 shirts left, so 4 out of 18.
I wasn't doing the take it out.
Wait, 14?
Yeah.
I'll ask that when we're done recording. Never mind.
I know how to put in fractions.
I said that yesterday in this class, and everybody was like, why would I want to do that?
I liked it. I thought it was cool to live in the fractions.
Wait, which class did you teach us in pre-cal?
Both.
Well, I showed you yesterday in this class, and everybody's like, I like the other way. So it's like, okay. So
You know,
this
I-
morning, everybody's like, I don't want to do that. So then they all got the wrong answer. Then they decided that they wanted to do it my way.
I got
No,
the right
I
answer.
still did it that way. I still did it your way, and I still got it wrong.
I got the right
I-
answer.
I just can't. I just can't.
You literally just have to add parentheses around everything.
Guys, you know,
All right.
when did we all move to this side of the room? Like, we were over there.
What do you mean all?
You don't count. And then now we're all over here.
He always is over there.
Well, it
I
started
don't-
with me.
All right. The first 4 shirts you pick are all extra large.
Oh!
So it would be
6 over 20.
Oh my gosh, Brooke, you are so aggressive.
5 out of
Stop.
19.
I'm just not all here, guys.
5, 19.
I just want a chance to answer and be
18
smart.
and 3, 17.
Y'all don't get, these people did not give me a chance to be smart. I say one good thing and then they cut me off. Society.
I'm glad we don't do popcorn though.
I like
What is that?
Like, where it's.
Like she just calls on one person around the room, like randomly.
That's terrifying. No,
I can do that.
No, no,
It's
I'll
okay.
start crying.
At least we'll have a chance to be smart.
No, but what happens if
Most of it
you pick on the one that I don't know?
Okay,
And then
but
I cry.
also if
Then you
don't
figure
know
it out.
then you'll remember it. Like
Berkeley-
that embarrassment
okay.
will make you remember it on the
Berkeley goes, I'm so glad we don't do this, and now you're supporting it. What is your
No,
issue?
but I'm saying like
So you'd have a 0.3% chance of getting all extra larges?
0.03. 0.03.
No, it's
Well, it's a 0.3% chance, so yes.
1, 2.
0.3.
I guess you're right.
All right. At least one of the first 4 shirts you check is a medium.
Oh, so one of them has to be.
Oh, this has at least.
So
this
is
the
it
one
a
minus?
Yay, look at this. I'm so
So 1 minus the probability that none of the four are medium.
Oh, I didn't think you could just.
So how would I find this probability so I can do 1 minus that?
1 minus, okay, none of the 4 are medium, so you would want the probability of them all being medium. So 4, right?
No.
No?
We want the probability of them.
16.
None of them are mediums.
Yeah, 16 over 20.
Oh, we already did it that way.
16 over 20.
Times 15 over 19, and then 7 minus
14 over 18. 13 over 17. Thank you for giving me a chance to say that. I appreciate it. That's a pretty good chance.
Considering that's the one that there's the least amount of, it does make sense.
Sorry, don't look at me. That's rude, Berkeley. Just because I'm being weird does not mean I want to be looked at.
Who just wants to sit here and like figure out the probability of grabbing a shirt?
Me.
The probabilities that an adult American man has high blood pressure and or high cholesterol.
That's sad.
What is the probability that a man has both conditions?
9.
1
Oh,
point 11?
How did you do? Oh no, that's the weird table thing that we did. That I just can't read the table.
High.
Okay, I get it.
A man has high blood pressure.
Wait, let me do it.
And
Uh,
16.
Yeah, no.
Blood pressure? Oh, my bad. I read the wrong thing.
High blood pressure.
Is it 2-7?
Yeah, you have to have both of them.
0.11 plus
Oh.
0.16,
That makes sense.
0.27.
Because there's usually a total bar, but they don't have that there. And that's where you find it.
Imagine not being given the total bar. That's rude.
A man with high blood pressure has high cholesterol.
Hold on. Wait, isn't that what we already did? Both conditions, high blood pressure and high cholesterol. How is that different?
Is this the conditional thing?
Vicky, go over. it.
Okay, I just know it's conditional. Like, I don't know
I don't know what
this
that means.
It means that you have to have high blood pressure to
Something-
like it's like
A given
Are
B.
they intersected?
So this one is probability of high cholesterol given high blood pressure.
oh, so then you do like the A over the B and the same thing.
Because this says he does have high blood pressure, okay? So then basically saying high cholesterol given the high blood pressure. So this is one of those that's written backwards.
So we need the
So 0.27.
probability of high cholesterol over. Oh wait. And which one is the upside down one or the right side up U?
It's the intersected, right?
Okay, so it's the upside down U.
It's the N. Just the N with a little.
So what is that value?
Oh.
Like 0.27.
Which one goes
What's
on
the
bottom?
intersected value?
Is the high cholesterol one on the bottom?
This one goes on the bottom.
It's the probability of
59 or 0.5, right?
How did you get that?
it's the probability of both.
I give up.
Okay, so you're gonna do can I try? Okay, so you're gonna do the probability of both, so that's 0.11.
Okay, how do you know that's 0.11? Okay, so that's
Because
what,
it's
that's
what
the
we-
chart.
Yeah, and then you're gonna do the probability of
What's the formula for this?
the
In your notes.
It's like I think we did wrote it on the previous
the
one.
yeah,
second
that
one,
was
so high blood
0.27.
pressure, so 27. 0.27.
Oh, I did.
So we did high cholesterol over complete high blood pressure.
You have both,
Okay.
like the sum of both.
Okay.
like what we did for A,
Okay.
over
0.41.
the high blood pressure.
Wait, but okay, so
Because
the
point
point
11 is where they did.
1 is the both.
Yes, that's what N is.
There's no N.
The upside down U. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I always say N too because it's the intersection.
I don't know.
Intersection.
So aggressive with it. I was just trying to help. Okay.
All right. A man has high
This
blood
is-
pressure if it's known that he has high cholesterol.
Is this the tree? Are we supposed to look up if it's known for something? Like I feel like you underlining that specific phrase to determine something. If it's known.
Would it be opposite
What do you mean?
of like the original, like we did before? Wouldn't it be P H B P? You know what I mean?
Yep. The probability that they have high blood pressure, given that they have high cholesterol.
You're saying it's known that they have high cholesterol.
Do you want to do
Yes.
it?
So is it 0.27 over 11? Or 0.11?
No.
Is it flipped?
It would be.
Okay.
The top is always the intersection of the two things.
So this would be 0.11 over.
Over
Oh,
cholesterol,
yeah.
cholesterol, which would be 0.32.
7.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're adding this way, Marnie.
Which way?
Because
Was that actually right?
Oh, okay, got
If
it.
you have high
I'm getting it. I'm getting there.
cholesterol, it's- yeah, however. I'm not.
You know, I could be like awesome and do this on my calculator too. And get the full effect of my answer. No, shh. This is my problem. No, you already said it. You stink. You know what? You guys are evil. Not you. I love you. And
Throwing
you.
a fit, aren't you?
You do know that when you answer all of them, nobody complains.
When do I answer them all? That just does not happen.
Pretty often.
No, I don't think so. There's not any.
Go back and
there's-
watch the.
There's been no times when I was smarter than other people in this room. I'm usually the one who answers them incorrectly.
You're always
and
like,
then-
wait, let me answer.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could sit quietly and pretend to learn. But sometimes I like to like.
moderation is key.
It's not bad.
Mm,
Moderation is key. I repeat. Moderation is key.
I'm just saying, if you do it to people, you can't get snippy when they do
I
it
mean,
to you.
it's true.
It means like, I don't know. I try not to answer a lot of questions in a row. Cause like if I feel like if I answer questions, then someone else won't get a chance to answer questions.
Yeah.
So I
Okay,
try to
but-
answer
but-
like once in a while.
I don't answer.
I don't answer on
I
chemistry
just keep my
anymore.
mouth shut.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't answer on chemistry anymore if I know what I'm doing.
See, moderation.
It's true.
But then when no one knows what you're doing, you answer.
Yeah, but I feel like I usually don't know what I'm doing.
All right, suppose the probability that a U.S. resident has traveled to Canada is 0.18, to Mexico is 0.09, and both is 0.04. Traveled to Canada but not Mexico.
Whoa.
That's
I think somehow that part ended up in both questions because it's also in part A.
I see.
What's the probability that an American chosen at random has traveled to Canada but not Mexico? So first, let's start with our Venn diagram.
Oh.
How do we know we're supposed to draw the like what is
Pretty
it?
much if you're not given a table, you probably should draw a Venn diagram.
I kind of like drawing the diagrams. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't.
You just have to learn to enjoy.
I feel like you guys
What
can draw
in the...
circles.
That will not work.
I told you this, when it's charging
It doesn't-
on this particular charger, it doesn't always work.
Why?
That's not satisfying.
It's like, is it like broken?
It looks great.
It's not enough. Well, it said it was Apple certified, but I think that was false, fake news, and so it doesn't always
For
work
it to be
right.
Apple
So if I put my hand down on it, it'll literally like splatter writing all over the whole page.
Really?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Like really?
Do you think
Like if you did that right now,
Like, really?
Yeah, I've been erasing little dots from when I put my hand down and I start writing on it. It'll not all the time, but like, see how it's like skipping? Well, you
That's
can't really
pretty
see it because it's under my hand.
I don't like that.
But like, if you look, like this is all like skipped area in here.
Do you have a good charger?
I do. It's at home though.
Oh, that would make sense. I mean, I would keep my good charger at home too. Actually, I don't even bring a charger with me to school. I just hope it doesn't die.
Well, I used it last night at the basketball game and didn't think to get it out of my backpack and charge it at home last night, which is the problem. So that's why it had to be charged now. And I didn't think to charge it any other time during the day today when I should have because I wasn't thinking about it. So. All right, so people that have gone to both goes in the middle. So what is that?
0.04.
Oh no, I didn't leave enough space to write point over my tiny little circle.
Well, you can zoom it in.
Yeah, it is that
Ah!
small. I got it. I'm gonna fit it anyways.
So would you still subtract it by the number
Is it being mean?
each side?
Yes. So to Mexico, but not Canada is what?
0.09.
0.05.
Wait.
How?
You would have to subtract
Ew.
it by both sides because what's both is already included.
I think you should get that checked out.
So that one
I did shoulder workout the other day, so.
That would make sense. Does it help?
What'd you say?
The other side is 0.14.
See, now you get the answer.
Well,
I need to be-
I kind of felt like something was like torn in there when I was working out, so probably not a good thing, but I just kept going
How does
anyways.
that feel like?
I don't know, it just felt like it was just like catching like the whole way. Like I would like push up and it would just like hurt. And like certain ways were like worse than others.
That? See, I think it's from stretching in stats class.
I don't know about that.
I just think so.
All right, so now that we have our Venn diagram, let's answer our questions.
Wait,
So-
are we gonna do the both? Like what's not included in it?
Oh yeah, we can.
That's a lot.
23 minus 100 is 67. I think. Is it? Is 23 minus 167?
Well, not minus 100.
What's 100 minus 20?
80.
It's
Minus
77.
3.
That's so embarrassing.
Okay, you know, it's really embarrassing that I did the mathing of the same thing Berkeley did.
That's why I don't do things in my head anymore.
All right, so A, what's the probability that an American chosen at random has traveled to Canada but not Mexico?
0.14.
You know, I like it when we do stuff like that and like.
That's
iterate
why I do the
answers.
Venn diagram, because a lot of times then it answers all your questions for
And
you.
then I get really happy because I feel like I don't have to do extra work.
What's the probability that American chosen at random has traveled to either Canada or Mexico?
No, not both.
That's
So do you multiply them?
It's 0.14 and 0.05, right?
It's point two.
So it would be 0.19.
0.19.
0.23.
I think it's all of them in the middle.
I'm pretty sure it's 0.22.
Well, it can't be both. But so if it's either
No, it could be both. You could have
that
gone both
there
places.
or there, it has to be 0.14 or
Oh, could you?
0.05.
Like, what did I say?
I'm pretty sure.
Like, I think it could be both. Don't you think it's
I don't think you can because if it's either.
No, it doesn't say. I don't. It does say. No, I get it. But if you ask someone and they travel to both
Have
Canada and
you been
Mexico,
to Canada and
they could say yes.
Technically, or
So would you just
So-
minus 0.77?
it technically is adding them all together. The 0.14, 0.04, and 0.05.
So 0.23.
Because or could mean that middle intersection. If we didn't have this written, you can't just add your 0.18
I try
and
to do that in the beginning and it.
yeah, that won't work. You have to add up like this stuff.
Or just 1 minus 0.77.
So that's 0.23 because we had 0.14 plus 0.04 plus 0.05. What's the probability that an American chosen at random has not traveled to either country? 7. What's the probability that someone who has traveled to Mexico has visited Canada too?
So it's like it's the
Respect.
P
The
P
probability of
of
C with respect to
C
M.
given M.
With respect to what am I calculating?
So,
And then it's
So it would be
0.04
P
over.
I think it's.
0.05.
I think it's M. So. Oh. It's
No,
the
I'm
same
sorry. It's
point.
0.09.
Because it's the both and the other one.
Because the probability of Mexico is the entire probability of Mexico, not taking
It's
out
not
the
just the.
yeah.
0.4 is repeated.
Are traveling to Mexico and Canada disjoint events?
What does that mean? Like not. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay.
Why?
I can say why, but you don't have to travel to Canada to go to Mexico. So they're not
Disjoint would mean independent.
They
Yes.
are
They yes.
They are,
they're
yes, they are.
independent.
they are independent.
You
of
don't
each
need to
other.
go to Mexico to go to Canada, and you don't need to go to Canada to go to Mexico.
Do you?
Like,
Right, but this is saying that that would imply that nobody has been to both.
Oh yeah, because there was a thing last time where it says no.
Oh, there's
because-
no out. There is
Oh,
overlap.
because if there's overlap, it
Yes,
can
there's
never be.
overlap.
The answer is no, because some have been to both countries.
I have been to neither country.
Me either.
I kind of want to go to Canada.
I basically was in Canada on my honeymoon.
How's that? How do you face?
We went to the border,
Oh.
but you can't cross the border.
is there something there?
I would
Can you just
definitely-
put your toe on the border?
No, like they're like border security's like right there.
Like
Wait,
the
so
entire border? Is it like a wall?
No, but there's like a
Gate?
gate and you have to like go through it.
Like can I be like, hey dude, I just want to like put a toe in it. They don't let you like at all. Not even a toe.
Okay, I would think you're a little wacko if you told me I would put a toe in your country.
Well, like just be like,
It's okay. We were like, I have a picture of it. We're like probably 0.1 miles from the entrance of Canada.
Would you get killed if you like?
you
Just-
get in trouble. Probably not true.
No, but you probably could get arrested, and that probably wouldn't have ended well.
Oh,
Definitely
would
not.
you get like
now.
be stuck?
And I'm pretty sure you also had to be vaccinated to go across because Canada's really strict about that.
Well, that's actually scary.
So
So, would they throw you in jail because would anyone like attend to you? That's scary. I don't like.
I
that.
don't know.
That's
That's why
creepy.
we didn't try.
They would kick you out of your
I
country.
guess.
I have a passport, but Kenny doesn't. So
Mm,
It is not.
I think you should go get one of those.
I don't think Kenny looks like you,
Oh.
You think Kenny looks?
No, I said.
no.
Oh, I
Less
thought you
than.
said he could use mine, and I was like, I don't think that would go over.
I don't think
well.
there's enough of a similarity there.
Anywhere close to what I said.
I don't know. That's what I.
Wait. Isn't the next question the exact same thing practically?
You need to show it mathematically.
How
She
do you-
goes.
There's that one thing.
The thing we did a long time ago.
It's P of A equals P of A given B.
So
PFC?
PFC given P.
Given M.
What? Yeah.
Why did that misspell? You stupid.
So
We already know the right side is 0.44.
0.44, and the probability of Canada is 18.
Point.
Those are not equal.
False information.
It's wrong, you loser.
Not equal. Therefore, not independent.
What is that? What is those? What is?
What the
Therefore.
Wait, could you have done?
Did you say what the dot?
Could you have done the probability of Mexico and the probability of disjoint of.
Is that really what they're for?
Yes, you could have done the probability of Mexico and the probability of Mexico given Canada.
And it would have been the same answer.
Is that really?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have been 0.180 not equal to 0.14, but it would have been something like that.
So does the triangle dots actually mean therefore?
Yeah.
Like,
Mathematical
Wait,
symbol
but I
meaning
thought you
therefore.
said it doesn't matter which one we use.
It doesn't.
It
But I'm
is-
just saying the numbers aren't going to be the same. Like, yes, your answer is still going to be the same that they're not independent. Well, I guess there's a slim chance it could come out, but as long as you show it, if that happened, which I don't even know if that's possible, but let's suppose that it was, then sure.
Ah. Why are we doing that?
Stretch.
You know, sometimes
No.
when I'm in chairs and they're doing stuff like that, I want to kick the chair.
Whenever Taylor stretches back in history class, I always want to throw punch her so bad. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like when she did this. Like, I should like, but I don't. I never do it, but it always crosses my mind.
Do I need to switch these?
Taylor be like,
No, do it. Do what you did in history class.
no.
I don't know. I don't have to right now. It's like you
You like-
want to do the round.
You can do it.
You can.
You can.
You know what I'm talking about, Maddie?
I don't like stretching other people behind me because I hate it when their hair
Like she's
touches
just
my
like,
head. So I don't do it.
and then when she does that, but I
Yeah.
never do it. But the feeling is strong.
You know, I never shoved cupcakes
Should I
in people's
move
faces.
your-
I think Sarah's going to enjoy this.
Sarah, she doesn't know I
I
shoved a
miss
cupcake
Sarah
in
so
Berkeley's
much.
face.
Okay, well, there you go, Sarah. Brooke just admitted to shoving a cupcake in Berkeley's
It
face.
was hilarious. It was like the highlight of my week.
All right, in its monthly report,
Look, I can throw. Look, did you see what she did?
the
I was like,
The-
it, like makes my like the tension from my back.
I'm
the
sorry.
I'll kick you.
can I continue?
You're good.
The local animal shelter states that currently
Oh, that's your right.
has 24 dogs. I can't type apparently. This is just proving I'm not good at English.
You need to get
That
going really
it
fast.
currently has
Why is there one?
I ain't got money for that. 24 dogs and 18 cats available for adoption. 8 of the dogs and 6 of the cats are males. What is the probability of randomly selecting a male pet given that it is a cat? Let's draw a diagram, shall we?
Is that the chicken foot?
No.
Venn diagram.
Oh, the Venn diagram. Oh,
No, negative. All of the above.
Wow. Hey, it ain't working.
Olive, we're doing both of them?
Whee!
What?
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
What?
Are we making a table?
What is that?
A line?
This makes me feel sad.
Why are they doing
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe!
Oh my gosh, are we playing tic-tac-toe?
Male, female, dog, cat.
Oh no,
So
it's
we're
like
not
that thing.
drawing the Venn diagram?
It's like a Punnett square.
That's what I was about to say. Oh my gosh, I was about to be like, that's
Are we
not
not?
All right, so male dogs. How many are there?
Don't know.
2.
There's 6.
No, I was just. I was
Oh,
saying
I was like,
too.
8
Oh, I'm
male cats.
I don't like
6.
cats.
Female dogs.
16,
Female cats.
2.
12.
12.
Ooh, that's embarrassing. Really. Almost like when I was doing cards.
What did you say?
Nothing.
All right. What is the probability of randomly selecting a male pet given that it is a cat?
6.6. Or just 6.
Probability of male given cat. So,
male is
50% chance. No, never mind.
So you got probability of both, and that's 6. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I can't.
Yes.
decide.
No. Yes. No.
We're gonna let them decide.
Let them. Who's them?
Everyone but me.
so you just need to find the male cat column.
6.
It is really cold in here.
6 out of
Oh.
the total
cats.
number of dogs, cats, not dogs.
What?
So 6 out of 42 on top.
What's
And
a
then how many
ratio?
total cats?
18.
Out of
42.
18 cats.
so 6 out of 18. 1 out of 3.33.
So why did we do ratios on top of the little dividing?
Because that would be technically how you find the probability of those individual items.
I see. Did you make it
Are
cold
you
and
getting
cold?
Well, I was cold earlier, and then everybody else just said they were cold. So then I was like, oh, I guess it's not just me. I'm always cold, so like
I'm
it's just
also like always cold. Did you make it?
I'm
worse?
okay.
warmer.
Good. Thank you.
Why would so puts off?
What? Are you gonna make fun of me or something? Because I made pride
I'm
today.
just gonna not talk. I'm
That's
gonna.
probably best.
Okay, so we're good. Probability of a male given cat is 0.33.
Okay.
Okay, so
Probability of cat given female.
I'm a female cat.
cat
All of the females adds up to be
equals probability of C in
28.
F over P.
So 28
F.
over 12.
What are we going?
Backwards.
12 over 28.
So
So there's 12 female cats out of the number of females. 28. So I'm not going to write them all as ratios. I just did that one so you could see what the probabilities would be if you needed to find those individual probabilities. Okay, but obviously those things are going to cancel since they're out of the same thing.
Oh.
She don't tell you now.
3 over 7.
Where did you get 28? Oh, never mind.
oh, that also works.
Apparently, if you get a male dog, they're more cuddly. If you get a female dog, they don't want to cuddle you very much.
That is 100% opposite of my sister-in-law's dogs.
I know, isn't that weird? But we looked it up, and that's why we didn't get a female Schnauzer.
My mom said we weren't allowed to. Never mind.
I want to get a dog.
I basically just showed how you would get those individual probabilities and then showing that technically this is the way you'd write them, but like you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal, so the 42s would have canceled and just left you with 6 over 18.
So you do the same thing.
You could, but you don't have to because it's going to cancel.
What would it be out of if it was?
Oh, it would still be out of 42
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I don't understand how
Why
you.
would you do this?
No, it was out of 42.
because that's a
That's a
total
total.
number
Of all the animals.
if you add up. What is the probability of randomly selecting a female pet given that it's a dog?
So you're gonna do F given D. P F and D. And P and D.
Wait, how do we know it's
16 over
So female dogs, you said 16.
24.
There you go.
Oh.
I want a Dalmatian. I like Dalmatians.
C. P of
I enjoy them until they get large.
Yeah, I told my mom I wanted a Dalmatian, and she didn't even
They're
tell me. No,
only-
dog.
Cute when they're little.
Yeah.
That's how most puppies are.
Well, I told my mom. My mom obviously we have a small.
You
dog.
heard that too,
Yeah,
right?
I heard it. Obviously we have a small dog. We almost like we've only had small dogs, but my mom's excuse for not getting a Dalmatian wasn't the fact that she didn't want a large dog. She said, "No, Brooke, I don't like the spots." Mom, that's part of the charm. She's like, "No, it looks like a cow dog." I was like, "Mom, but I like cows." And she goes, I don't want a cow or dog. I don't want a cow dog."
I want a cow.
Okay. You want to get a pet cow?
our class?
I asked Kenny's dad if I could put one at the farm, and he told me no.
Aw, I want a pet cow.
He was very sad.
What would you name your cow?
I don't know yet.
Fiona.
What?
No, that's not a cow
That's like
name.
Shrek, bro.
What if you?
Like
No,
the
you don't want to
female.
pick it something that like. No, I just don't want to.
I'll tell you a funny story about cows when we're done with this problem.
Ooh.
Or about a cow. All right. Are the species and sex of the animals independent? Explain.
Now you have to do the thingy that we did last time.
But how do you set it up?
So basically, you've got 3 things here that you could choose from. Okay, this is the most recent one we did, so I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so the probability. So I'm going to save the left side. So the probability of a female, given that they're a dog, should be equal to the probability of it being a female.
Does it matter which ones you choose? Like,
No, you could have used the probability of a cat given female, and then you would have compared it to the probability of a cat.
I only have one question about a dog.
does it matter which? Does it have to be the first one listed?
Yes.
Okay.
So if I were using this one, it has to be female. If I flipped it and had D given F, it would have to be dog on this side.
Okay. Well,
So then, I don't have a ton of room, but I'm just going to do this. So, probability of a female is the total number of females, which is, 28 out of 42 is equal to, 0.67, because we already know what that probability was from above. Okay, so what's 28 divided by 42?
You only
So
are
0.67 equals 0.67, therefore independent. Okay, and doing the math showing that they're equal is sufficient for explaining that it's independent. Okay,
Okay.
putting a slash through it showing that they're not equal is sufficient to explain that they're not independent. All this means is that 60% of all animals are female and 67% of all dogs are female.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's all that this means, basically. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and stop there because we wouldn't have time to get through another whole problem, and it's another page, and just yeah. So make sure you take this home with you, just in case.